We're gonna get through this. That's tough because support me and help me be the best man that I can be. And she one of my kids.
Floyd Mayweather says he reportedly got cleaned out to the tune of $175 million.
What?
Claiming a former close associate ran a year-long scheme that allegedly drained his bank accounts, hijacked real estate deals, pawned off his jewelry, and even made his private jet disappear. I just know he's coming out and maybe. I mean, look, Chad, this is not no breaking news. Y'all have heard all the reports, and people have said Floyd is broke and this and that. I don't know. I don't know Floyd like that. I don't know the man finances, and I'm not gonna get up here and say pretend like I do. I just hope that that's not the case.
Floyd Mayweather has finally broken his silence on reports that he lost a staggering $170 million. The boxing superstar addressed the financial rumors and revealed his side of the story, putting new attention on the speculation surrounding one of the biggest money stories attached to his legendary career.
Also reportedly has been ordered to pay more than $1 million in child support after a Nevada judge ruled the retired boxer fathered a 4-year-old girl born to a former dancer at his Las Vegas strip club. Floyd also faced a reported $7.3 million IRS lien. Ocho, with the lavish lifestyle that Floyd has built over the years, the jet, the entourage, non-stop spending, has he created a lifestyle that when he was making $200-400 million a year, he was able to enjoy? Has he created something that he can no longer keep up?
A heated debate broke out on Nightcap as Shannon Sharpe and Chad Okocinco-Johnson discussed Floyd Mayweather's decision to return to boxing. The conversation quickly turned toward the question of whether the legendary fighter's comeback is motivated by money. With Mayweather having earned hundreds of millions during his career, some questioned whether financial problems could be behind his return.
Not sure if he's in financial problems or not, but why would you at this age come out of retirement after not fighting since what, 2017, if I'm not mistaken, something like that?
It's been about 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years. Outside of exhibitions, obviously, is to do what he's always said is have a bank robbery with no mask on. So if that's what you're gonna do, there are only 3 fights. Chat, listen to me. There are only 3 fights that Floyd can have that can command and get the kind of money he's looking to recoup for money that may have been lost, or money that may have been stolen, or money he may have spent, to date. For one, a rematch with...
Shannon Sharpe responded to Floyd Mayweather's return to the ring, pushing back against the idea that the undefeated champion is broke. While acknowledging the ongoing speculation about Mayweather's finances, Sharpe pointed out that Floyd built enormous wealth throughout his career and likely has several reasons for continuing to fight beyond money. He suggested that Mayweather enjoys the attention that comes with being in the spotlight and still has the power to generate massive paydays whenever he competes, making his comeback appear more about opportunity and passion than financial pressure.
Mayweather Jr. said he's unretiring and will resume his undefeated career after his planned exhibition against Mike Tyson. Floyd, from my upcoming Mike Tyson event to my next professional fight afterwards, no one will generate a bigger gate, have a larger global broadcast audience, and generate more money with each event than my events. And I plan to keep doing it with my global media partner, CSI Sports, /Fight Sports. Ocho?
Hey, I'm glad we on this one. I'm glad we on this
one. Go ahead, take it away.
Floyd, hey, chat, stay with me real quick. Y'all know how much I love boxing. I'm a boxing enthusiast. I'm one that's been in the ring as well. I've trained with all the best fighters in the world. But in order for Floyd to come back, right, to be able to command the kind of money he wants.
I don't know. I just know he's coming out and maybe. I mean, look, Chad, this is not no breaking news. Y'all have heard all the reports, and people have said Floyd is broke.
Shannon Sharpe, Chad Okocinco-Johnson, and Joe Johnson reacted to Floyd Mayweather's explosive claim that a former trusted associate allegedly orchestrated a years-long scheme that cost him $175 million. The trio broke down the shocking allegations, debated whether Floyd's extravagant lifestyle and inner circle may have contributed.
Name is the value, not anything you could purchase, not anything you could drive. You got 2 hands and 2 feet, and just one of you. You need one.
Their discussion explored the risks of massive wealth, trusted advisors, and the financial problems even major stars can face.
Floyd says roughly $100 million worth of bling has handed over to a Miami jeweler for only $13 million in return. And he said a huge chunk of the collection is still sitting with the dealer. Floyd also says he unknowingly signed paperwork transferring ownership of his Gulfstream jet with a buyer section left blank, and says he still doesn't know where the aircraft money went. Floyd also reportedly has been ordered to pay more than $1 million in child support.
Cam Newton addressed Floyd Mayweather's reported financial troubles, suggesting that the boxing legend's biggest challenge may have been his own spending habits. Newton pointed to Floyd's lavish lifestyle, luxury purchases, and constant displays of wealth as signs that managing money can be just as important as making it. While recognizing Mayweather's incredible success in the ring, Cam argued that poor financial choices and misplaced trust can affect anyone, regardless of how much money they've earned.
Was, speculative that he had $500,000 a day splurges.
Yeah.
Is that sustainable? He had multiple business ventures that failed. He had the lifestyle with multiple women and different things that like, bro, I get it. But dang, and let this be a message to all athletes. And I'm not trying to rag on Floyd, because I still have so much respect for Floyd. Every time I see Floyd, it's like, he one of the ones.
Yeah.
Because contrary to whatever it is, he's still a great fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, we got to do better with our money.
Yeah.
How? We have to put ourselves on a realistic longevity plan that even though you got the money fast,
Mm-hmm.
you can't keep spending it fast.
But who do you trust? How do you trust when, and I'm not saying his background, but if you're not used to money, don't have money in our community, who do you trust? How do you trust? How do you go about finding somebody to put you on a budget to do that? Because
that B word right there, budget.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the midst of the height of your career, budget. That's not to say that you can't have certain things. Budget.
Because a lot of people look at budget as a bad thing.
No.
Like, oh, you broke because you're on a budget.
No. Balling on a budget. No, heck no. Budget says to you, okay, when you are getting excessive.
Mm-hmm.
Above all, this is what you can spend and what you can't spend. That's not to say even if you do spend what you can't spend, you're going to make it back.
Yeah.
You can't make it a regular thing of what you can't.
YouTuber Spencer Cornelia examined Floyd Mayweather's finances, arguing that the boxing legend may not be as wealthy as many fans assume. Cornelia pointed to what he described as evidence from Mayweather's business dealings, extravagant spending, legal records, and reported losses, using those details to support his claim that Money Mayweather's fortune may have taken a serious hit.
Mayweather has money problems. He owes the IRS, he owes car dealers, he's pawning jewelry. A guy who's made hundreds of millions of dollars in his career is somehow running out of money. And now he's suing everyone, claiming he's owed money. While he may be able to keep up the facade that it's everyone else's fault, Floyd's spending problem is the reason why he's going broke. I was able to go directly to the source to get private information that hasn't been shared publicly yet, to discuss the recent lawsuit that sent shockwaves throughout the sports world. Mayweather suing former associate in an alleged $175 million fraud scheme. That associate, Jonah, shared with me private text messages, private images of Floyd signing contracts, and access to private communication with his team. And the proof I've been given will contradict everything you've heard in the news about this case. By going through all of the claims presented in the lawsuit, I'll share all the private information that I have access to so we can understand fully what's going on with Floyd Mayweather. In 2017, Rechnitz and Mayweather became friends, which ultimately led to Rechnitz becoming Floyd's investment manager, real estate advisor, and banking liaison. Jonah helped put deals together for Floyd. He was his manager, so that's sponsorships, real estate deals, and fights, just to name a few revenue streams. Jonah shared with me that he was not on salary, meaning he only made money when there was a commission on finding.
The video sparked major debate, with fans divided over whether Floyd is truly facing financial problems or if his enormous wealth is simply being underestimated.
First big claim that Floyd makes is that he wasn't aware that in 2016 Rechnitz had pleaded guilty to wire fraud conspiracy, that Rechnitz had cooperated with the United States attorney, or that Rechnitz had been the subject of significant civil litigation. What Floyd's attorney was trying to do with this complaint is make it look like Floyd was taken advantage of by a guy with a questionable past, like Floyd is this innocent victim who had no idea who this guy really was. There's a little problem with that. because I have proof he did know. This letter on the screen was sent in 2023 by Floyd Mayweather to a U.S. district judge for the Southern District of New York. The bottom includes Floyd's name and his signature. For context, this is Floyd Mayweather's letter to the judge in Jonah Recknitz's case, speaking about Jonah's character and why he deserves a better outcome. In the second paragraph, he writes, "We became friendly and I supported him when he was going through the process of being sentenced in 2019. That sounds to me like he knew about Jonah's litigation in New York." In the third paragraph, he writes that Jonah has worked with him as his promoter and business advisor. He has taken the job and run with it, helping Floyd in every aspect and opening up new opportunities. He further mentions the charitable work they've done together. Further down, he mentions that people have tried to take advantage of Jonah by bringing lawsuits against him as a way to extort him. And finally, Floyd writes, "I appreciate you taking the time to read this letter, Your Honor. I would just ask that you consider my personal testimony that Jonah Recknitz is a good person." He claimed that he didn't know about Jonah's past in the complaint, yet he wrote that letter in support of Jonah, showing he clearly knew about the litigation in New York. So it doesn't seem
Shiel Sonnen believes the latest reports about Floyd Mayweather's finances only strengthen what he has argued for years. Reacting to claims that Mayweather has suffered huge financial losses, Sonnen pointed to Floyd's lavish lifestyle, expensive assets, and constant pursuit of new income. According to Sonnen, the latest allegations show that even one of the wealthiest athletes in sports history can face financial trouble, raising fresh questions about the true size of Mayweather's fortune.
Broke, told you so. All right, I don't get any level of pleasure from this, by the way, but the economics of boxing are fascinating. And the 4 to 5 men on earth that understand the economics of boxing, I would be interested in talking to. Massive publications. I remember them saying the highest paid sports guy in the world. And a number of years it was Floyd. And Floyd would win this at $250 million and at $170 million. And then there'd be someone from like Formula One racing that some years would pop Floyd and then Floyd would be number 2. And I would just tell people, that's not real. And I remember being on big shows. I remember sitting with Andrew Schultz and telling him, hey, those numbers aren't real. The biggest boxing fight of all time is whatever PR agency put out a lie greater than the previous PR agency that had put out the...
Floyd Mayweather is facing legal trouble after Nevada prosecutors charged him with 2 felonies over allegations that he wrote a $200,000 check to buy a luxury watch despite allegedly having insufficient funds in the account. The charges include theft and passing a check with intent to defraud, adding another major controversy to the boxing legend's career. Mayweather has denied criminal intent through his attorney, who says the matter is a business dispute rather than a criminal case. As the proceedings continue, the allegations have sparked new questions about Mayweather's finances and his business dealings.
Mayweather is currently facing felony charges for passing a bad check.
Oh my God.
Yes. So right now he faces 2 felony charges in Vegas over allegations that he wrote a bad check to purchase a watch from a luxury resale store. So the charges they actually came down in April, but he was just supposed to be in court Monday, but his attorney went for him. So the charge, he's being currently charged with theft for value over $100,000 or greater, and draw or pass a check with intent to defraud for value over $1,200 or greater. So what happened is back in December of 2024, there's a receipt that ESPN and prosecutors have obtained where Floyd went into a resale boutique and tried to purchase an AP. Now, when he purchased the AP, he used a check to purchase this. Now, the store owner, the place is called Golden Beyond, is saying that he had a long-term business relationship with Floyd before the alleged transaction. So when the check and everything was happening, like when the money didn't come through, he gave Floyd some time, almost about a year, to try and make good for this, and it didn't happen. So now the Clark County prosecutors have filed an initial complaint that happened back in April, and 3 days later, they ordered Mayweather to appear in court in front of a judge. So that appearance happened Monday, but again, he wasn't there. His attorney was there. So now
as speculation over Floyd Mayweather's finances continued, boxing insider Rick Glazer added more fuel to the fire with a controversial social media post. Glazer claimed that Floyd's financial situation had been spiraling for years, alleging massive debts, lawsuits, tax issues, and other legal obligations. The debate grew even louder when social media personality T Street made another bold claim, suggesting Mayweather had already spent much of his Pacquiao-era earnings and allegedly needed financial help before the Conor McGregor fight. Then another viral claim appeared online involving Mayweather's daughter Yaya. The post alleged that Floyd wasn't bankrupt but was dealing with legal problems and needed millions to handle them. The claim also suggested she reached out to NBA YoungBoy for a loan, though these allegations remain unverified. Meanwhile, Cameron recently met Floyd at his boxing gym, where they discussed boxing, business, money, and life outside the ring. With Mayweather's finances facing intense scrutiny, these conversations have only added more mystery to the true state of his wealth.
I mean, we can keep naming. The Walton family.
There you go.
They still get money.
There you go.
I mean, the list goes on and on.
All right, so who's going to fight? Is it, we hear a lot of names, it's Tyson, it's Pacquiao, we see going overseas, a kickboxer possibly. Who is it going to be? First, is it a list?
We just, time will tell.
Okay.
Time will tell.
Okay.
You know, I just want to make sure they got their numbers right.
Okay.
So, you know, as you guys seen, I posted the Tyson fight, and I posted the I think the other guy, his name is Mike also.
Okay.
From over in Greece.
Yeah.
But sometimes I post him and I take him down, and I post him and I take him down. It is what it is.
DJ Academics reacted after Floyd Mayweather finally addressed the growing rumors about his alleged financial problems. For weeks, speculation around Mayweather's fortune has continued to spread, fueled by reports of lawsuits, legal disputes, and alleged multi-million-dollar losses. The claims have raised fresh questions about how much of the boxing legend's massive career earnings he actually still has.
Apparently, Floyd is going through some financial hardships. He tried to liquidate his jet. He's also sued a bunch of people claiming that they stole his money. Amidst a lot of mountain expenses that people have claimed that he owes money.
Academics focused on Floyd's response and the noticeably different circumstances surrounding him, questioning whether fans are now seeing a more humbled version of the man once known as Money Mayweather. Throughout his career, Floyd built an image around private jets, luxury watches, expensive cars, stacks of cash, and a lifestyle few athletes could match. That's exactly why the latest rumors have attracted so much attention. But Mayweather's response also challenged the idea that facing financial or legal problems automatically means he's broke. Academics explored that difference while discussing how quickly public perception can shift when someone has spent years showcasing extraordinary wealth.
A lot of money. I love Floyd, but he owes some money. It's cool. He got a lot of assets. There's a particular part of pride and ego where, do I believe Floyd's broke? No. I think Floyd might just have to not live a $100 million a year lifestyle. Maybe it has to go to 20 million. Whoop-de-doo. He lives the most exorbitant lifestyle of anybody. Yes, he should sell a few properties, sell some jewelry to pay off some debt. You should. Manage your money a little bit better. Floyd at one point had like 10. All the 10 had allowances. They're all getting this amount, that amount. Like, he's paying for this. He's doing a lot. Maybe you can't have 10 bitches now getting everything paid for. Maybe you just need 2. It's okay.
Dana White has now weighed in on the growing reports that Floyd Mayweather allegedly lost around $170 million, admitting that the situation is concerning but difficult to fully understand from the outside. White said he has spoken with Mayweather about the situation, but with so many different stories circulating, he believes the truth will ultimately become clearer through the legal process. He also suggested that he could potentially help Floyd if the situation became serious enough, emphasizing how painful it would be to see an athlete who worked for decades to build an enormous fortune lose a significant portion of it. White's reaction adds another major voice to the growing discussion surrounding Mayweather's finances. For years, Floyd built an image around wealth, luxury, and financial success, making the latest reports especially shocking to boxing fans. But the controversy doesn't end there. Logan Paul has previously spoken out about his own financial dispute with Mayweather following their massive 2021 exhibition fight. Paul has claimed that he was still owed money from the event and publicly questioned what happened to the revenue generated by the blockbuster matchup. Those comments have continued to fuel speculation around Mayweather's business dealings and finances. With multiple claims now circulating, fans are left wondering how much of Floyd's legendary fortune remains, and whether his return to the spotlight is connected to the financial pressure surrounding him.
Floyd owes a lot of people a lot of money, and he don't have it. Logan Paul also discussed this, and this is probably the best screenshot I could have gotten on this video. My God, his ramen noodle hair is flying in the wind, and there's no wind in that place. But Logan dropped some knowledge that Floyd is still scamming him for their 2021 fight. We're going to go through it all because the simple truth in life is it's not about how much money you can make, it's about how much you keep. And Floyd, compared to what he made in his career, is keeping pennies. And somehow, Logan Paul called it. Maybe it's just, allegedly scammers stick together, but Logan...
Make sure to check out our other videos on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe for more boxing stories and updates.